James Marriott, a book columnist for The Times, is on a campaign to bring back the primacy, the cultural centrality of book reading. Now, I'm deeply sympathetic to Marriott's campaign. I started reading avidly when I was a kid. I started buying books avidly when I was a teenager. However, there are some points that need to be considered before one simply basically agrees with Marriott's position. In other words, there are issues, problematical issues that need discussion if one is to have, in my opinion, a truly intelligent, holistic understanding of what book reading is now at the present moment in the 21st century, and what it is that we are gaining or losing when we spend a lot of time on our smartphones. Now, the book publishing industry has obviously a very, very rich and admirable history, but the book publishing industry is a commercial enterprise, and these discussions of book reading as sort of a superior intellectual activity, as an almost spiritual kind of personality building, soul enhancing activity, tend to leave that out. Just by way of example, I'm a writer. I've been a writer and artist for a long time. I started making movies more recently. One of the manuscripts that I've completed, which I'll leave a link to because it's available online, is about an historically documented attempt to organize a coup d'etat against Franklin D. Roosevelt in the early years of the Great Depression. Something that really happened. And I have sent out queries for that particular manuscript hundreds of times, probably over 1,000 times. The point here is that nobody in the book publishing industry has taken the trouble to read the manuscript in its entirety. I'm not complaining here about being rejected. I'm just saying that the priorities of the book publishing industry in the 21st century are not necessarily perfectly aligned with those of the sort of personality building and sort of soul deepening that Marriott is campaigning for. I realize this is my own tale of woe, and I want to underline that I don't take it personally when my work is rejected. However, you really do have to wonder about what is going on in the publishing industry when they don't even deign to read this kind of manuscript. It's not timely for the present moment in the sense that it's not about the now, but it is certainly a clear precursor to the situation that America finds itself in. Currently, America is in the midst of a crisis. Why is it the book publishing industry gets excited about certain manuscripts and ignores other ones? I'm not sure, but it has a great deal to do with the way the book publishing industry operates as a commercial enterprise. And I really do think that, leaving aside this sort of personal complaint that I have, that if Marriott really wants to have an interesting and ongoing public discussion on this whole issue of book reading, he will have to examine some of the material factors that underlie the whole activity of publishing books.